Welcome to Kingdom Stories, where faith comes to life. At Kingdom Stories, we bring powerful, faith-filled storytelling that inspires, uplifts, and encourages. Through modern-day parables and real-life narratives, we showcase God's presence in everyday life. Subscribe now and be part of a community where faith meets storytelling, and every story points back to God's love and grace. And now, let's begin.
When the blessing becomes the distraction. For 3 years, Lena prayed every night for her dream job, a position as a senior marketing manager at a major firm. She tithed faithfully, served in her church's outreach team, and even led a weekly Bible study. Every closed door only deepened her dependence on God. Her small apartment was filled with sticky notes of scriptures and promises she clung to. Then one Monday morning, the call came, "We'd love to offer you the position." Lena cried, praised, and fell to her knees in gratitude. It was everything she'd hoped for: salary, benefits, a downtown office with a view. God had answered. But within the first few months, the rhythm of Lena's life began to change. Mornings once filled with devotionals were now filled with back-to-back meetings. Church on Sunday became optional after long work weeks. Her Bible study group disbanded without her consistent leadership. She told herself it was temporary, that once she adjusted, she'd get back on track. But days became weeks. Weeks turned into months. Soon, the woman who once leaned on God for every step was now leaning on performance metrics, deadlines, and office politics. Her success was growing, but so was the distance between her and God. One night, Lena stayed late at the office to finalize a high-profile campaign. Exhausted and alone, she looked out over the city skyline through the glass window, something she once dreamed of. But instead of joy, she felt hollow. That night, she came home to an email from a friend at church she hadn't spoken to in a while. "Hey Lena, we miss you. Just wanted to share this verse I read today, Deuteronomy 8 verses 11 to 14. Made me think of how easy it is to forget God after the blessing. Love you." Lena opened her Bible, dusted from months of neglect, and read. "Beware that you do not forget the Lord your God, when you have eaten and are satisfied, and have built good houses and lived in them. Then your heart will become proud and you will forget the Lord your God who brought you out." Tears filled her eyes. She had gotten what she prayed for, and left the one who gave it to her behind. The next morning, Lena woke up early, not for emails, but for prayer and devotionals. She apologized to God with a sincere heart. Not just for the neglect, but for putting the blessing above the blesser. She made small changes, carving out quiet time before work, rejoining her Bible study group, and saying no to some projects to make room for rest and worship. She even began mentoring younger women at her church about staying grounded in faith, especially when blessings come. Lena didn't leave her job. But now, her work became a platform for God's glory, not her own. Remember, sometimes the greatest test of faith isn't in the waiting, it's in the receiving. When God blesses us, it's easy to shift our focus from the giver to the gift. But the same God who walked with us through the valley wants to be with us on the mountaintop. Don't forget the one who answered the prayer. Because blessings without God will never satisfy the way His presence does.
Subscribe now and be part of a community where faith meets storytelling.